Hey y'all, welcome back to Boxing Conversations with Swaggy. I'm back. As you guys know, last time I was saying that I should break down the fact that Ryan Garcia recently won his first world title ever, man. The WBC Junior welterweight title. That's the 147-pound division. Before we get back to the video, I just want to tell you guys that I sell hoodies. If you live in East London, it's $4.50. If you live in another province, it's $5.50 because of courier. Thank you for your patience. Now we gotta get back to boxing. The World Boxing Council title. That's one of the greatest titles ever, and it's one of the most good-looking titles ever. So shout out to him, man. Like, well deserved. I feel like it's been a long time coming, no pun intended. I feel like yeah, man, Ryan Garcia came a long way. He once won the WBC interim world title against Luke Campbell, if I'm not mistaken. And I consider that a world title. Look at Shakur Foster. They are considering him a 3-time world champion and a 2-division world champion. Yeah, that's what they are considering him. As we know, Shakur Foster recently beat Steven Scooter Fulton and won the WBC interim world title in the 135-pound division, which is the lightweight division. That was the interim title, but it's still a world title, and therefore he's a 2-division world champion. We cannot take that away from him. You know, he won the WBC title 2 times in his original division, which is the junior lightweight division, the 130-pound division, and he won the WBC world title in the 135-pound division. Even if it's an interim title, it still has world title stamped on it. So to me, Ryan Garcia should also be called a 2-division world champion, you know. But that's a story for another day. And due to the notoriety behind Ryan Garcia's name, people always look to bash him. Honestly speaking, as far as his personal life is concerned, I feel like he's set, you know, he is set. So yeah, right, to me, Ryan Garcia is a 2-division world champion. You know, he's a 2-division world champion and a 2-time world champion. You feel me? Because he won the title once in the 135-pound division and won the title again in the 147-pound division. Throughout his career, people were still saying that Ryan Garcia has never won a world title, while all along I've been known that dude is literally a former world champion. He won the WBC interim world title. One of my favorite fighters from what's the country, Cuba, his name is Javier Herrera. Yeah, his Javier Herrera. He also won the WBC interim world title in the 135-pound division, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and we are calling him a world champion, of which he is. He is. Let's not be choosy. If someone wins an interim title, he's a world champion. Let's just give respect to fighters, like I said, you feel me? And give them their flowers, man. Anyways, yeah, so Ryan Garcia won his first world title. That's crazy. On to the next topic, which is very interesting. After his fight against Mario Barrios, he called out Shakur Stevenson, and that was very interesting because they fought in the amateurs. I think they fought like 2 times or 3 times, and Ryan Garcia says that he beat Shakur. But honestly, I think that Shakur won all those fights. I've watched them. Speaking of something that I saw like on video, I feel like Shakur won all those fights. Shakur has always been skillful. Shakur won those fights. I watched them. I'm talking of something that I know. I just think that they should fight in the pro ranks. Ryan Garcia also stated that he will freely move down to the 140-pound division, where Shakur currently holds the World Boxing Organization title, which is the WBO world title, and also the Ring Magazine world title. So that, and also the Ring Magazine world title is the lineal title, which makes Shakur the king of the division. You feel me? Ryan Garcia said that he's down to move from 147 to 140, you know, and I'm cool with that. As a fan, I'm cool with that. You feel me? Like, I'm really cool with that. And he said that he would make easy work out of Shakur. Do I agree with him? Nah. I think Shakur will beat him. There's gonna be a lot of moments where the two fighters are showboating, you know, because they like showboating. They like moving around the ring. They like showing their skills and who's better. We saw that in Ryan Garcia's fight against Devin Haney. He was showboating, especially in the 12th round, but throughout the fight he was showboating. And not saying that all he does is showboat. Of course, he's a fighter, has a great left hook, has a great right hand, but I'm just saying, like, they just like showcasing their youth, you know. And we always see this with Shakur. We saw it in his fight against Jeremiah Nakatia. We saw it in his fight against Oscar Valdez. We saw it in his fight against Edwin De Los Santos. We always see it. Shakur always does it. We saw it in his fight against William Zepeda. We saw it in his fight against Tio. Like, that's like very obvious. I think Shakur is gonna outbox him. I think that he's gonna win via unanimous decision. In an interview that Shakur did, I think like a year ago or 2 years ago, not sure, but a while ago, let me just say a while ago, he was speaking about his fight with Oscar Valdez. He was saying that Oscar Valdez actually hurt him with a body shot, and he was very hurt, but he was not showing it. And I think Shakur is just a, you know, different breed. He's not, like, you're not gonna win against him, you feel me? I honestly think that the only person who could beat Shakur is Tank. But I think that now that Tank is not active and Shakur is active, I think that if Tank would make a big comeback and beat, let's say, 2 people impressively, maybe 3 people, and that's where we can feel like, okay, Tank is the only person that can potentially beat Shakur. But as things stand, Shakur is one of the best fighters in the world, you know. In my opinion, he's like the best fighter in the world. I wouldn't be mad at you if you would say Usyk is number 1, you know, because Usyk has done a lot of great things, you know. He has been undisputed simultaneously in the cruiserweight division and also in the heavyweight division. He has beaten the best of the best. He beat Tyson Fury like 2 times, like, and I just feel like Usyk can just do what he wants now, you know. Yeah, and even if he would retire like Bud, I wouldn't be mad at that. And I think Usyk is on the verge of, you know, retiring. As you know, I don't know if you guys have heard it, but his next fight is gonna be He's gonna be fighting against, I think, he's gonna be fighting against a kickboxer, like one of the best kickboxers in the world, like best of the best. I forgot his name, but he's gonna fight a kickboxer at the, I think at the pyramid of Giza or something. I'm not sure. That's like something that he can do. Floyd did it. Like he fought against Conor McGregor. You feel me? Like Tyson Fury did it. He fought against a UFC fighter in Francis Ngannou. When boxers are at the top of the top, they can do whatever they want. So I wouldn't be mad at Usyk. But back to Shakur versus Ryan. I think that Shakur would win the fight. However, it wouldn't be easy. I think Ryan is fast, and I think that Ryan has developed a lot of confidence. I think that the fact that Ryan Garcia is now a world champion has boosted his confidence. I would personally like to see him fighting against Devin Haney in a rematch. I think they need to run that back. I think there's a lot of controversy behind that. I don't think Ryan cheated, honestly. But that's a story for another day. I think that's fabricated. The world is good at fabricating things. The world is good at, like, you feel me, making you a person that you're not. You know, that's just how it is. You feel me? Anyways, yeah, man. So I think Shakur is gonna win via unanimous decision. I'm not gonna break down this fight as much as I usually, you know, break down fights and also analyze fights, because it's like they are both skillful. They both have speed. They both have power. I think Ryan has more power than Shakur. I have to say that. I think Ryan has more power than Shakur. But apart from that, I think Shakur is, like, he also has power, and I think it's gonna neutralize Ryan's power. You know, I think that Shakur is gonna neutralize Ryan's power. I think they are both good. They both have a good inside game. You feel me? I think that they both have a good inside game. But I think Shakur is the more defensively responsible fighter. I think Ryan is very reckless. I think he is always open to be countered. You know, his chin is always there for counters. I think Shakur is smart. I think that Ryan Garcia is always vulnerable. I think that they are both good fighters, but Shakur has the better fundamentals, the better basics, the better speed, the better ring IQ, the better movement, and the better hand-eye coordination. Like, that's how I feel. So I got Shakur for the win. Yeah, I so wish Tank would get back, man. You know, like, even if he fights someone, like whoever, just, you know, come back, Tank. I really wish Tank would come back and fight. I think he would beat Shakur. That's the only person who could literally beat Shakur. If he would fight Lamont Rouge in a rematch, he would beat Lamont Rouge. You know, fighters have off nights. Boxers know this. Tank had an off night. That's my personal opinion. However, it wasn't a good performance. I think Lamont Rouge won that fight. But when Tank is himself, you feel me, I think no one would beat him. I still have faith in Tank. But yeah, I still have faith in Tank. Anyways, that's my time, man. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like, I have a passion for this. Like, I just enjoy speaking about boxing off camera. So imagine on camera, and people can actually get to hear the knowledge that I have about the sport that I personally love, you know. So this is like something I love doing, you feel me? So yeah, man, hit the subscribe button, and till next time, man, shout out.
Southpaw, the most factual and funniest, hands down. Wouldn't mind if I upload. I wouldn't mind if you upload every second. All love, Southpaw TV. Thank you, Mr. Boxing Conversation with Swaggy. I like your channel too. You got a dope channel. I see your shit.
Box Conversation with Swaggy. What's up, family? Salute to South Africa.